Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. It seems that we got knocked off the air momentarily. If you're just tuning in, the count's 1-2 to Magnani here in the top of the fifth, as that slider just away for ball 2. The pitch, fastball, that's going to be grounded towards the second baseman, who's not able to make a play on it, and that error will put Magnani on first. That's going to bring up the substitute, who's just entered the game, number 9, Morilla. First pitch taken for ball 1 to Freestas. And pickoff. We're back. We're ready for this 1-0 pitch to Morilla. Fastball, that's in for strike number 1. To the Italian substitute. Mike Benedict on the mound for Florida has been pitching a great game. He's only given up 1 earned run, and that's only the second base hit. And now we have a rundown brewing here. They throw it to third, and Florida is able to get the runner at third with the base running error by Morilla, who reaches second on the single. But Magnani gets thrown out at third. So there's now 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Runner in second for number 29, Latila. As Mike Benedict sets and deals, slider backed up on him a little bit. And it's going to be taken for ball 1. The 1-0 fastball, that's out. And it moves the count to 2-0. We're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Following the mound visit, we are set for Latila, who's up in the count 2-0, right fielder 14 Italy. Latila's up for 1 today with the ground ball, ground out to the second baseman. As he looks in the 2-0 fastball for ball 3. And the count moves to 3-0. Spin move Pickoff. But the runner gets back in time. And there's some action in Team Florida's bullpen. The pitch. Fastball, taken for strike one. So, 3-1. Oh! That was taken for a foul. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back after a slight scare here at home plate. Home plate umpire's a tough guy. Took a foul ball right off the forearm. But it looks like we are ready, just about ready to get this thing going. All right, we're ready. Full count. Following the break in action. Lotila sitting on the 3-2 count. Runner on second, one out. Mike Benedict pitches. Fastball in. And that's going to be ball 4. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order. Number 84. Spetsy up to the plate. Spetsy's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk, scored back in the first, the lone runner for Team Italy. If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we got runners on first and second with only an out here in the top of the 5th as Mike Benedict tries to pitch his way out of another jam. A great curveball. Strike 1. The 0-1 to Spetsy. Fastball. Sent straight back to the backstop. Count moves to 0-2. The 0-2 to Spetsy. Benedict is set. The pitch. Fastball just outside. Count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 to Spetsy. Slider. Strike 3. So 2 outs. Up to bat. Italy. Number 3. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. Struck out back in the first, walked in the fourth, and is now looking to bring home a run for Team Italy as they trail late in this ball game. That pitch is swung on and missed. Good job by the catcher to block that, keep it in front of him. As the count goes to 0-1 on Colasi. The 0-1 slider swung on and missed. We're set. Benedict, the 0-2 fastball. That's put into play. Benedict calls for it, and that's going to end the top half of the 5th. Benedict works out of another jam. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back and set for the bottom of the fifth. And stepping up to the plate for Team Florida, number 1, Hernandez. Right? Yeah. There's a new pitcher on the mound for Team Italy as he fires in strike 1 to Hernandez. $30, $40, $60, $75. Somewhere around. Okay. Just want to let you know you're cruising. Of course. The 1-1 to Hernandez. That ball's popped up into play. Catcher making a run for it as he's going to make the grab for out number 1.
Do you know where we can watch this game?
So following the pop-up to the catcher, the left fielder, number 3 for Team Florida, Guida, is up to the plate. Guida's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to the left fielder as he takes ball 1. The 1-0 fastball taken for strike 1. So, a 1-1 count. Guida, as the wind picks up once again, that ball is going to be fouled off straight back, and the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 Guida. Fastball, that's up. The count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball up. Moves the count full 3-2. That's going to bring up the shortstop, number 14, Thrush. Thrush is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, all the way back in the second. He's going to foul back the first pitch he sees. And moves the count to 0-1. The 0-1 to Thrush. The pitcher is set and deals. Runner takes off. Ball's up. The throw on the money, but skips away. And Guida is going to get to third as the ball skipped away. And the pitch was called a ball as well. So the count moves to 1-1. With a runner on third and only one out here for Italy. And we're all set here. The pitch. Fastball taken for strike two. As the count moves to 1-2 against Thrush. The 1-2 slider holds back, and the count moves to 2-2. The 1-2 to Thrush, 2-2 to Thrush is a fastball, but that's off, and the count moves full. It's 3-2. The 3-2 to Thrush. That ball's popped up in the air to the third baseman, who makes the catch. And that'll be the second out here on the inning. So, up to the box for Team Florida is Perez as he swings at the first pitch he sees, but flies out straight to the left fielder. We're through 5 innings of work. The score remains 1-2, Team Florida. We'll be back for the top of the 6th after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're set for the top of the sixth. The second baseman, number 3, Poligasi, is up to the plate. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. As the sun begins to make its way around the ballpark, there's a shadow right in front of home plate. Counts 1-1 to Poligasi. Poligasi is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk back in the fourth. That slider just behind as that runs in for ball 2. The 2-1 fastball, that's swung on and missed. The 2-2 slider grounded to the second baseman, who again makes an error. And that'll allow Poligasi to reach first on the error. So with a man on, nobody out. Oh, the DH is up for Italy. Takes a fastball high and tight for ball 1. The 1-0 to Spagnolo. Slider, taken for strike 1. And continues. Pushing south, ladies and gentlemen, the wind. The 1-1 fastball just out. Just out, says the home plate umpire. And we're set. Counts 2-1. The 2-1. That one's up. Taken for ball 3. The 3-1 fastball. That's taken strike 2. Spagnolo works the count full. The 3-2 fastball taken for ball 4. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be Mike Benedict's night. Final line on him: 5 innings pitched, worked into the 6th, 11 strikeouts, and only 1 earned run. He is not responsible for either runner on base. We'll be back after this. ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for Team Florida, number 10, Perez. He's faced the task of getting out of this inning. We got runners on first and second, nobody out, and a fresh count for number 69, Apelli. As Apelli shows bunt and pulls back. Called strike one as we're back in action here in the top of the sixth. Apelli shows bunt, pulls back. As count moves to 1-1. Some disagreement between the Florida dugout and the umpire, but we're set here. 1-1 pitch. Apelli gets it down. Throw to first. In time for out one. That sacrifice bunt is going to move runners to second and third with only one out here in the top of the sixth. So, up to the plate for Italy, number 10, Giardini. Giardini's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. But he can sure wipe both those strikeouts away with a base hit here. The 0-1 skips away, and ladies and gentlemen, we got a tied ball game here in the top of the sixth. Drama brewing. It's 2-2. We're set. It's a 1-1 count. Giardini held up the lead for Italy with a base hit. That ball's taken high and out. It's 2-1. Balls, 1 strike here to Giardini. The pitch. That ball's out. It's 3-1. And we have a disagreement here. The umpire has it 2-2. I got it 3-1. Now, and the umpires have it wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Count should be 3-1. As he fouls it off, so the count will remain at 2-2. The 2-2. That was put in play. Shortstop makes the play, throws it away. That's going to score a run for Team Italy. And Giardini's going to get the second on the throwing error. And talk about drama in the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-2 ball game. Italy takes the lead on the throwing error by the shortstop. There's still only one out. Man on second. The man at the plate. Number 88. Hocacio. Hocasio's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. But coming up in a big spot. And could put a big insurance run on the board for Italy. That first pitch swung on and missed. It gets away from the catcher. And he's not going to have a play. Seems like there's some miscommunication between the pitcher and catcher there. So the 0-1. That's taken outside. Count moves to 1-1 now. And the pitch, that's going to be hit to the shortstop who makes the play. There's 2 outs in the inning. So, following the pop out by Hocacio. Number 17, Magnani, is up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a reach on error. He reached base safely in the 5th. That fastball swung on and missed. The 0-1 to Magnani is fouled away, and the count moves to 0-2 now. Counts 0-2 to Magnani as Perez comes set, ready to deal. The pitch, fastball up, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2, Perez deals. It's going to get past. And that's going to score another run for Italy. Not sure what happened there, folks. So it's a 4-2 ball game here for Italy, who have put 3 runs up in the inning. Magnani's even at 2-2 with 2 outs. Perez gets the strikeout on a slider, but not before Italy puts 3 on the board to take the lead here in the top half of the 6th. We got drama brewing late here in the ball game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the bottom half of the sixth. Up to the box for Team Florida, number 2, Cipriani. That pitch taken for ball number 1. The 1-0. That moves the count to 2-0, following the fastball up. The count is 2-0, and it moves quickly to 3-0 to Cipriani. The 3-0 to Cipriani. Foul ball. And Cipriani's not able to get the bunt back. The 3-1, that's taken for ball 4. And Cipriani gets the 6th inning started with a walk. Let's bring up number 4, the right fielder, Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 1 today, but he got the scoring open for Florida following a walk back in the first. That pitch swung on and into the outfield for a base hit for Diaz. And Italy now on the steps of a jam. And there's runners on first and second with no outs. Florida trying to get back into this game. Following the base hit, number 7. Gustafsson will come up to the plate. He's 0 for 2, but reached base safely back in the first on an error. And he was the second run who scored back in that first inning. We're going to take a quick break in the action here for a mound visit. We'll be back in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back as Gustafsson steps up into the plate. He's got a fresh count, no outs, and runners on first and second here in the bottom half of the 6th. Pitcher set and deals. That's going to be popped up in the air. The infield fly is in effect as the first baseman makes a great catch. as we have a break in the action here. A situation over at first. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break here.